Welcome back to BattleTech for some post-campaign gameplay stuff, I've played a few missions already, just to try out how things work now, but apparently they work just about the same. But we are at a 5 Atlas battle mission that's going to be offered, so I thought, maybe I'll just have you in one of these for the one time. Friendly. So already friendly with them. Do I want additional rep or do I need the money? Taking a look at my finances, I do not necessarily need the extra money, so let's maybe use that a little bit, get some additional rep. Alright, I think I'll take 2 pieces of salvage now. Oh, you know what? Let's ignore all that and increase that to. Now. Let's go back to half measures. Anyway, take a look at this. We're probably going to be taking our heaviest lance in the future if I make more episodes of these, which is likely. I'll probably make it with a slight twist, meaning that I'll fit my lance weight according to the difficulty of the mission. Basically, the target would be for that my drop tonnage is the same as the difficulty of the mission, so that I'll be forced to, use lighter mechs again, and, think a bit more and not just stomp through opposition that's not being able to really do much because, there's 2 Atlases and 2 Highlanders coming in and they hurt, Since this is a 5 difficulty mission, I'll probably also bring my top lance, I think. Worse. Alright, taking that. Although you are at 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. We're probably gonna need it for this mission, so just for this mission, let's go in with, with all the highly capable guys, and then for the next one, bring someone else. I am debating though if I want to bring Shadu instead of Medusa, just for bulwark. I think it's probably gonna be worth it. So let's bring Shadu instead of Medusa. Or a slight twist, because we're probably gonna need, as many bulwarks as we can and Strider to wreck things, Alright, load times are probably gonna be a bit higher because I currently do not have it installed on the SSD, because moving it is kind of takes a longer time than I expected it, because it has like 30,000 plus very small files which take a lot of time to move, so I didn't quite get to that yet. Anyway, the load times are probably going to be a little bit higher. I don't think the performance otherwise will be affected much, but we'll see. Maybe I'll have to move it regardless. So, regarding the Atlas, you haven't seen the Atlas 2 in action yet, that Kamea gave to us at the very end of the campaign. I thought, what do I want to do with that beast? Because compared to the Atlas that we already had, it had like a lot more potential weight to allocate to, equipment, other than, structure, armor, and engine. So I figured, I did like just a pure terror that King Crab exuded in the final mission. So I thought, double AC-20 might be fun. So I went for that. I'll take more after this. This were the satellite pictures of the hostile lands touching down. Move up and make contact. Let's see what we're dealing with. Like serious resistance. Oliveira out.
Time to get dirty.
Then, surprisingly, after the 2 AC-20s plus ammo, there was still space left. Which I then proceeded to allocate to 1 large laser and a bank of medium lasers, and some heat sinks to keep that beast a little bit cooler. Also, it has jump jets, because why not? It's in a lance that's mostly comprised of Highlanders, so it probably thinks it's a slightly overweight and less pretty Highlander at this point. I think we had the map at some point, though. Anyway, there's lots of cover along this side once we get past, dirt. Alright. Here's rough terrain. We might have to fall back to here, or maybe use that, as a kind of cover. Strider at least. But he doesn't have jump jets, so we're probably not gonna get up there. Unless we go all the way around. Oh joy. Well, he's in the single mech that doesn't have jump jets. He probably also doesn't necessarily need jump jets, to be honest. But
On my way. I copy. On my way.
so we didn't encounter anything yet. Other than that, an interesting point to fight at might be over here. We have a small. This is water, right? This is probably water. Cool off if we have to. Enemies will not have quite as much cover when they have to go through the rough terrain here, and we would have cover over there. Strider would need. The other one is not that much. We'd pretty much have the same urgent already here, though. Although the enemy would be at a significant height advantage.
Moving out. Sensors have something.
Sensors?
Moving out.
We're not gonna move any further than we already have. Because of the way how this game triggers the reinforcement wave that is probably gonna come at some point. It's mostly triggered once we get close enough to where the reinforcement wave is scripted to come in. So we're not gonna move further. What I can think about though is to scan that vehicle. It's 80 tons, so it should move. If we don't see it, we can scan for it, so let's just observe. Someone moving. Oh, it's an 80 ton, right? So it's probably an awesome or something. I see. Anyway, gonna stay right here. Also, you haven't seen the refitted Atlas D yet. It used to have an AC-20 plus a bunch of lasers and was kind of a brawler. Now it has the Gauss rifle from the Orion and a couple of LRMs, so hurts even more than the Orion did because it has basically an additional LRM-15 and an additional medium laser compared to it. So, sensor lock, not close enough. We were not close enough. You can move him slightly. So as I said, I don't want to move him, much. It might just trigger something we don't want to. We don't need to move much though, right? Just one step up or left should already be enough. Left. What's a vehicle? So it's not an awesome, it's a demolisher, right? They have 80. Shrek. Ugh. Doesn't move immediately. We might be able to,
Good to go.
throw some stuff at it from range. Which we only have one guy to do it for, which already moved. Anyway, let's have Glitch give it our best shot. She might just outright kill it. Manage to hit the center with all three. Is unlikely, but we're gonna try it regardless because that Shrek doesn't get to do anything out, appreciate it. Oh, that cover would never have been enough. Also, we hit it 3 different segments with an aim shot that had 91% supposedly. Right, Glitch. Right. Right.
Standing by.
We're just gonna stay right here. As I said, I'm not gonna move because I'm too afraid
Hunkering down.
to trigger reinforcements, which I don't really need right now. Let's just deal
Another sensor contact.
with these enemies if we can.
Ready for orders.
You can shoot at something from here though with a large laser. We probably already could do that from where you're standing right now though, right? Right. There's really no reason to try and kill that thing. But there's really no reason to shoot anything else anyway. I think we can risk moving here. Not triggering anything. Alright. Oh, you're moving away from us. Damn it. Well, doesn't matter. You have some opening here. Gonna use it. Enemy just wants me to move in there and get outflanked and outweighed, but I'm not having it. Not if I can somehow avoid it.
Waiting for orders.
We only need one hit there. Don't want to make a precision strike out of it though. Just best. Yeah, thanks for opening up the other side. Goddamn. I mean, Behemoth can, you know, shoot a large laser at it too, but
What's up, boss?
really. So unless you hit the front, I mean, you need to hit either one of these sides. Can you do that maybe? Come on.
Target confirmed.
God fucking damn it! Targeted shots that don't go anywhere, and non-targeted shots that go exactly where they should be.
Orders.
Oh yay! I missed this. No, not not that much. We could go here. It's dangerous potentially because of the triggering stuff, but I would prefer for Shido to do, you know, anything.
Location confirmed.
Alright, we're just gonna demolish it. We're not gonna use the AC-20 because we're definitely not gonna need that.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. They've got a lock on me.
Currently they're more than we are. Because I've moved all 4 people. Already killed one, and still there was someone moving before the Shrek. Oh, they're significantly more than we are. But you're probably gonna kill it. Unless you have a really terrible spread again, but I have faith in you. God, these missiles hit everything but the front. Behemoth should be able to take care of it. And I need the large laser to just hit any one of these 3 sides, just not freaking turret. By my luck with this mission, she's probably gonna hit the turret. No. Damn.
Vehicle down.
Well, the enemy still has decided to not move toward us, so we're kind of forced to move in there though now. However, apparently we have already destroyed 50% of them, so not sure. Where do you want to go? Probably want to have you over there. Or you're just gonna jump around because jumping is funnier,
Lifting off.
and then we're gonna brace. Oh, are they? Pretty far away. That's the answer to that. They're only vehicles.
Good to go.
Where's your mechs? Alright, we're gonna start moving everyone a little bit.
Time to fly.
Not sure why they're always after us. I mean, both of them apparently haven't moved yet. But we have destroyed 50%? That just doesn't add up, you know? Apparently the reinforcements are already there, we just haven't been notified of it because just the third guy appeared over here, which... Because we killed 2 people and there's 50% left, you know? It doesn't add up that there's 3 targets left. So... well... That's on extreme range even for RMs, damn. Well, maybe we can move a little bit closer. Here? Really? Not really. Oh. We're moving regardless. Our hinge is so bad. Target moved. Alright, I see it as 4 evasion pips. I didn't expect that from a Victor. Anyway, we do have full morale, so I could use a precision strike to just ignore a bunch of these. And go in for a miraculous headshot, you know? Maybe?
Engaging target.
Not quite. But the side torso isn't looking too hot. Which you probably see that guy too, right? Hey, what a range we can only use PPC. Damn. Probably help it if we jump jets.
Uh-huh.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Yeah, they're already here, but thanks for the heads up. Damn, 5 points. But it's knocked down. I don't think we have anyone close enough to exploit it, but... Didn't hit.
Yes, Commander.
Jump to those. Rest of them can just open fire on you then, but if they are long-range tracks, then they can already shoot a glitch anyway. So at this point we might just go all out on it. Also going to use the AC. Could try to aim for the shoulder, which would cut most of his weapons for the next turn. I'm not sure if he's gonna live that long anyway. However, he also has SRM ammo stored there, which could just explode. I'd like to keep the morale up though, so let's just hit scan. One of the SRMs should probably hit the shoulder and knock it out anyway. Nope. Look like an LRM boat.
Systems holding.
If that was an LRM boat, then it was a rather pathetic amount of missiles. Alright, Atlas, jump! I mean, fly, you fool! Shame, really. I think we just barely miss it though. It doesn't be any way to help it. Go here, maybe there, so you can jump into the tree line next turn. Fly, Atlas, fly! Alright. You can hit the shoulder. We're gonna aim with just one gun, but I'd appreciate it. Try the next turn. The 90-ton Highlander P. Alrighty.
I'm showing minor damage.
So that. Have here. Currently that's not a Shrek because it should have been able to fire from there. That one also doesn't appear to be one. So I guess Demolishers? Be the only possibility at this point. So. What better? You don't need to be in the water though, so let's just stay in the tree line. And the missiles might hopefully take out the shoulder.
Engaging target.
Thank you very much.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
So now same procedure as last time. This glitch is gonna knock him down.
Light damage. Holding firm. I hear ya.
Glitch can actually just stay right here. Let's also multi-target this. Send the PPC to the Highlander. Just, you know, get some, start to do some work there. The SRMs and the laser can knock down and maybe kill the Victor. Fire it up.
No problem. I've got enough guns for everyone.
I like glitch in the lake, you know. Alpha striking and the heat just doesn't care. Also, that should be the third injury for that guy in the Victor. Still standing up though. But it is a succinct possibility to just lag him again, to knock him down again, and then he might just die due to his fourth injury. We don't need to take care of everything there. Alright, Shidu.
Waiting for orders.
We're probably gonna need vigilance, to be honest. Port. Unlikely that we're gonna succeed in, you know, knocking him down again. But with the way Center Torso is taking a beating, but the head is taking none. Okay, so vigilance, then you're gonna kill that guy. Actually, I can't kill that guy from there. I'm still gonna get guarded anyway, so might as well. Does bring us closer to whatever these guys are, probably the Demolishers, so let's maybe try and stay as far away from them as we can, even if it means that we issue our movement chevron. Not really worth that much, in my opinion, at this point. You know, just one, maybe you know, having 4, 5, 6, sure, but one,
You're showing a new hostile.
not that much. Anyway, terms to the Victor. Couple hits to the center will just take him out. 3, which 12 might be able to do. Send one of the medium lasers in there too, right? Although Behemoth can also still multi-shot it, so let's just take it as it is.
Multiple targets.
Nope. Not at all. Walker. Also need to pull Shido out of the first line at some point. Because she's starting to tank all the shots, but she can't do that forever.
Receiving you.
So Behemoth, you need to get in there. Continue what we started.
Roger that.
Apparently one missile hit the center torso. Oh well. This time I'm gonna make sure that it dies, huh? By sending all the medium lasers in there. No, I can't really let it live, and Strider doesn't have multi-shot, so let's just finish it off.
I copy.
Bam! Bam!
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Tango down.
Alright. He decided he didn't want to take that stability damage. Probably a good choice for him, because he's expecting us to shoot at it, which we just might not now, because you have to, you know, breach or guard it. Which, with all the breaching shot guys, which would be Behemoth and Glitch, we might just send one weapon in there, but the rest of us will probably shoot the Stalker. Maybe we'll also see the Stalker. It's a no cover. It hasn't moved much because it's a freaking Stalker, so let's just take it at that. That's extreme range, long range. Okay, can we that maybe a little bit? Better, right? We'd kind of lose our cover. Not worth it. I really don't think it is. Just gonna keep him here. That long range, sure, but fine for now. Might want to pull back a little anyway. Now that we've engaged them.
Engaging target.
I mean, now that we got their attention and all, which means that they're probably gonna follow us now, and we don't have you know this it's not quite hill humping yet from MechWarrior Online, but it was kind of close to it. Just, you know, they stayed where they were. We were kind of taking pot shots at whatever we got our fingers at. So, but you're gonna pull out now. I don't have Ace Pilot though. You know, that's kind of where what was the name? Where the other guy would have been more helpful, because, you know, with Ace Pilot we could have been able, would have been able to shoot and then say, you know, screw this, I'm out of here. I think we can take fire for another round if it comes to, because of bulwark. So let's actually just not move, which. They'll just park themselves right out of her firing range. Very interesting. Actually, there's another way we can play this. We can just reserve. Maybe they're moving close enough.
Standing by.
So Behemoth. Same, most fire to the Stalker and single shots to the Highlander is kind of what we're trying to pull here. Can. Would work. And I've guarded, but I think it's fine because she hasn't received any fire yet. Yeah, I'm aware, thank you. I'll use that one. Let's send the more accurate AC-20 to the Highlander. You have breaching shot, right? Not highlighting here, but I suppose it should breach.
Splitting fire.
Down. Alright, now they're starting to split the fire too.
Not much armor left in that location. Waiting on you, Commander.
Which close enough? Can you get close enough? Jump jets, probably. Question is, do we expose you too? I mean, we already have like 2 people exposed to fire, so adding a third might not be the worst idea ever, but it's not close enough for the SRMs anyway. So probably gonna go to the tree line here. You can step behind you at some point and we'll knock down the Stalker now with the PPC. And one of the launch lasers to the Highlander. Fire it up.
Got it.
Well, there goes a quite significant amount of his firepower. And we have managed to evade the vehicles for now. So, since the Stalker... Wait. It's in range. I think she's just gonna stay for yet another turn and... try and destroy the Stalker. Make headshots at 4%. Probably not. Let's remove the shoulder. SRM ammo that could explode, SRMs that could be knocked out, and you know... injuries. That's the best idea for now.
Roger that.
Only we could have also almost killed it. But I wanted to go for the safer option instead. Alrighty. Want to finish off the Stalker? I believe someone else can do that, you know? Only really needs to waste all that firepower on finishing off a Stalker with like 41 structure in the center. Also not gonna be the very first to move, right? Especially if we reserve, so we're gonna reserve. The Highlander here should move, and then we should be the first, so Shadowed, Lich, or Behemoth can finish off the Stalker before he gets to do anything. Behemoth needs to get her stability issues resolved though. So actually Behemoth will have the honor of killing that guy off, because if not, she'll get knocked down and we might not want that too much. So how are we gonna do it though? If we just not move, we remove quite a bit of the stability damage, but we'll get knocked. We'll get endangered in 2 shots again. Also, I said we want to move away from here before the vehicles get close enough. So maybe vigilance, jump jets, and away somewhere. Probably somewhere where we can still find at least a bit of our weapons. Like, just the large laser would technically suffice to take the stalker out, possibly. Somewhere where we can still fire that other Highlander though. That looks like a good spot. Free evasion. We'll see that guy and can send our AC-20s to
Engaging jump jet.
the other Highlander. Vigilance. If we multi-shot, we can't aim though. Might be an issue. I think it's still gonna be worth it though. Could it be? Probably not gonna use the medium lasers. Yeah. 2 AC-20s hurt too, so.
Copy that.
Yep, it hurts. Good shot.
Hell yeah. Mechs destroyed. Watch my heat level.
Alright, seems like Shadow needs to pull back now though.
Minimal damage on
She
that.
can take another shot, so we don't need to do that immediately. I'd rather have Strider knock down the Highlander so Glitch can dismantle it. That Highlander also has moved already, so we don't need to be careful about that. Now the vehicles, if they were a little bit more decisive and just where they want to go, this would have been gone horribly for us. I mean, with some maneuvering and all, it seems like we were able to get a hand on this. But you know, if those vehicles had just moved downwards and not just, you know, going around in circles, kind of abused. But if they had, you know, done anything reasonable, this would have gone horribly wrong for us. So I could try and use the SRMs too, but just stay here. Just push up the center. We have 150, but 150 is not gonna quite be enough. Needs just a bit more than 150. It's a real shame. Apparently we need to move somewhere where we can... SRMs. Here. Probably need to give a vigilance too. I know it's a little bit ineffective to, you know, split fire here again because that one is also pretty injured right now, but this one is currently lying down and he was in a better position to shoot at earlier, so
Got it.
we'll just continue with that. Probably would have been better to focus fire the other one, but you know, because of range issues I kind of didn't end up doing it. We have ability to multi-shot. Two. And we're gonna send the other one a message too. First.
Uh-huh.
Well, then I couldn't aim. Maybe I should have. No, that was stupid. I immediately regret that. I should have just, you know, shoot at the down
When
one.
I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Because then I could have been able to focus the center and kill it.
Pretty hot in here, Commander.
Kind of forgot my plan in planning the next step, you know? Yeah,
Stand
happens.
by.
How's the range look? You're still in range though. Feels like kind of a waste to just use your turn to kill that one guy, but we're gonna end up doing it. I'm gonna stay here. Just need 100 so the AC can, you know, remain silent for a turn. Or the additional 5% the next turn, I guess.
Target acquired. One less target.
Alright. So, the enemy isn't doing too well. Want to shoot now or do we want to wait? Does it matter? I mean, we all are in initiative 2 because of vigilance and Strider's superior tactics abilities. Let's. I mean, we can try and take out that Highlander before he gets to do anything again. I'll take it. That Gauss. That 90% Gauss went into space and probably beyond.
I hear ya.
Still within range. Nice. Who wants to knock him down though?
Receiving you.
I think Glitch
What can I
will
do
knock
for
him
you?
down. Glitch needs to cool off a little bit anyway, so we're not gonna fire with everything. So not the PPC, not the lasers, really nothing. Just mainly just knock it down so that Behemoth can eat it. Maybe use one laser, but
Got it. Ready for orders.
that's not gonna be enough, I'm afraid. But we have enough morale for another pip of vigilance, so you're gonna be moving in here. You move in so close to the vehicles now is the question. Close enough. Let's
Jump in.
continue to dance around the incisive vehicles. Yeah, I know. So how much do we need? 230-ish. But the ACs are already 210. So that is technically enough. We add up another laser, you know, for good measure. If both ACs hit, only one of the medium lasers needs to hit, and it would be enough. Right? Nope. Second AC didn't hit this. Yeah.
Scored a critical hit. My heat sink can't vent fast enough. I'm taking damage.
Armor's still holding.
I'm
Somehow.
under heavy fire.
Just barely, I think. Right? No, it's actually, the damage is pretty well distributed. No, that arm that looks like it might have issues in you know, one or two turns, but the rest is still doing pretty fine. So we're just gonna stay here. Not that worried about the vehicles. Also, based on their last turns, they're probably not gonna be able to reach us anyway, so just gonna try and eliminate that Highlander now. Right?
Enemy down.
So judging from this, you might be wondering why I'm so opposed to, you know, these 5 difficulty battle missions. We kind of ended up in a pretty good draw of enemy composition here. You know that the first enemy that we had to fight was just vehicles. I mean, 80-ton vehicles are scary and have a disproportionate amount of weapons compared to the same amount of mech, but you can kill them pretty easily compared to the same amount of mech. So we could deal with 2 of them before we had to deal with the reinforcements, and then mainly half of the original lands just didn't participate in the fight at all because they're slow vehicles that just move in circles around the wooden area here. So yeah, not sure. But it can go quite differently, you know? This was kind of an exception that should be taken as that and not, you know, as a question of how these kind of missions usually go. So we're trying to go in here, scan. I think that should be within range, but just barely.
Sensor lock on target.
So what the hell are you? Oh, Shrek, how did you not participate in the fight at all?
Waiting for orders.
Well, that Shrek hasn't moved yet, so we need to approach it carefully.
Orders.
Carefully, I mean probably guard it. I mean, we have high morale anyway. Or we could try and take it out in one salvo. Think about that when I see his
Position
chances.
confirmed.
Behemoth also has overheating issues, so... However, just with the ACs, we have a pretty decent shot to kill it no matter where we hit. You know, the 110 AC just outright kills it if it hits the sides. So I think I'm actually gonna precision strike it, try to hit the side.
Locking on target.
Yeah, sure, 88%. My ass. One of 4 shots hit there. The other one hit the opposite side of it. And the latest also just decided to randomly go somewhere else. Yeah, right. Game? Sure.
Yes, Commander.
Cool story, brah. Much about taking it out before it does anything. Probably the AC-20 just kills it, but you know.
I copy.
Yeah.
Reporting one less field.
There was a possibility that the AC-20 had hit the turret and then, you know, would have not killed it.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So you have pretty pristine armor, so maybe you could present yourself as a target for the enemy, you know? Gonna reserve. We'll use to scan it again when we have someone just really close by. Yeah.
I hear ya.
Can't quite death from above it. Can't quite death from above it, sadly. Would have loved that, but you know.
Affirmative.
Everything.
Take this.
Not gonna aim it because currently aiming at the vehicles just does nothing. So might as well not. finish it off.
Engaging target.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Yeah, apparently this is when the reinforcement was supposed to be triggered, you know, when you take out the enemy, but that almost never happens. That's the last of them, Commando. Let's dust off and go home.
Mission.
Yeah, this for prosperity's sake was, you know, the high-end battle missions that I've been trying to avoid because I think it's just... I don't think it's scripted correctly from how it sounds during the mission briefings and stuff. And if you haven't... If you have just a semi-decent enemy composition, it just can go horribly wrong because normally they spawn in positions where they outflank you, and then you have all of a sudden two lances that have a comparable weight to your own, which does not end up that well most of the time. So, well, at least we got a little bit of a repair bill, which didn't manage to kill anything, but still she did a really good job, I'd say. So, who ended up killing guys was, you know, also partly my fault. I think I just stole one kill from her because I decided to multi-shot that PPC totally unnecessarily. So, well. But the Atlas is doing great, you know? Also, that Highlander has been doing great, like, since forever. Oh yay, we got more Victor pieces, I guess. We're gonna finish up our Victor. We want a third Highlander, by the way. I think I'd rather have a third Highlander. Also, that AC-20 looks kind of... thing. Huh. I think I'm actually gonna take one piece of the Highlander and the AC-20. I'm just not seeing myself using a Victor because I think it's just... because, you know, I'm not a biggest fan of that. If I want to use 80 tons, I could as well use an Awesome, or probably better gonna use an Orion for 5 tons less. So, Stalker, sure, might be an idea, but I wouldn't be able to finish it anyway. So I'd rather get started on the next Highlander, you know, because I like Highlanders. I think they have a good mix of firepower, armor for an assault chassis. Also, the main drawback is speed, but you know, there's worse assaults when it comes to speed, like Stalkers. So, well. Plus we got the Stalker. Okay. Cool. Alright. So, that was the first post-game mission. I'll probably could do a little bit more, probably try to find some easier missions so that we can, you know, experiment a little bit with lighter mechs and, you know, bring out new guys in, because I have a really expanded roster now, because I kind of started, you know, buying every pilot that was a Kickstarter backer or someone special, just, you know, for funsies mostly. So, well, I'm probably gonna do a little bit more of these. I probably need to go somewhere else though, because right here where I am now, I'm in kind of like a really high difficulty area. Probably need to go somewhere way back here in the west, though strangely enough the challenge everywhere is pretty high at the moment, because I believe the challenge also scales with you know, time or if you finish the campaign or whatnot, because it wasn't quite as high in the beginning. Even the systems where we started out on, we didn't have, you know, challenge 3 as a base level. So yeah, good. I didn't want to disturb that conversation in the background. I probably need to go somewhere where they don't have the highest opinion of me, which sounds kind of counterintuitive, but people who have a pretty high opinion of you kind of also give you really high difficulty missions. Though sometimes they don't give you their high difficulty missions because your faction reputation is too low, like with the Torrent Concordat. I would have a 5 difficulty mission that they're not gonna give me, but they give me another 5 difficulty mission for some reason that's just not here. I don't quite get how the system works, because if they want to close off high difficulty missions, then why are they giving me a similar high difficulty mission here? I don't know. Maybe I'll not just base. Direction is that Midale? Lots of systems. So it's further into a higher challenging area. No, we're probably not gonna go there. You know, I wanted to try something else. Yeah, as I said, I'll probably move somewhere else, you know, build up a reputation in this area of the galaxy where we haven't been too much before. So I hope to find something that doesn't have quite the insane challenge levels, though apparently finding something that's below 4 at this point is like next to impossible somehow. There's a bunch of 3s down here, but not sure if I want to go there, because who am I going to build a reputation with there? Apparently there's Canopus and Rewards League missions in Bellerophon. Maybe we'll go there, to Detroit. Go back to Detroit. That's probably a good way to start. Anyway, you're going to be seeing the results of that and where we end on the next time, where we're probably going to be tackling some lighter missions, but also with a lighter mech loadout than here. This one was mainly just to, you know, showcase, you know, what are we technically capable of. We don't need to show it off every day, right? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.